Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, I want to recommend an anime called Shimoneta. It's a funny and thought-provoking anime set in a dystopian society. The use of dirty words and jokes in both public and private has been banned for several decades and is strictly prohibited. But there is a group of rebels fighting for free speech and expression. If you're looking for an anime with humor, action, and a deeper message, Shimoneta is a must-watch. So, let's dive in. In Japan, the use of sexual words in both public and private has been banned for several decades now. Every citizen has become a mini informational terminal for the peacemakers. They are obligatory members of the PM force. By monitoring citizens using special devices worn around their necks, the authorities have taken extreme measures to ensure that society remains chaste, which leads Japan to become the country with the healthiest public morals in the entire world. We see a group of young people watching some nude magazines. They are doing this secretly, but while they are enjoying them, one of the men says a prohibited word, and the devices worn around the neck then turn red. They know that they are going to get caught by the force, so they try and hide as soon as possible. They are too late, get caught, and are sentenced to hard labor according to the word severity. Tanukichi Okuma is facing an entrance exam for high school, hoping that he can be reunited with his childhood friend and crush, Nishikinomiya. After passing the entrance exam, Tanukichi is now on his way to high school. He is on the train, and he is thinking about Anna. He sees a strange man who keeps looking at him. After a while, that man is accused by a woman of touching her, but the man refuses it. Tanukichi then decides to help him, thinking that if Anna were in his position, she wouldn't let an innocent man be charged. Tanukichi then tells the woman that it was he who touched her, and then quickly gets off the train with her. She blames him, saying that she was about to make some money from him. Tanukichi tells her that he knew she was bluffing. She tells the guards that he is a criminal and that he touched her. He runs to escape and the guards go after him. After a while, everyone is stopped by the girl's appearance, who is known as Blue Snow. She does some dirty jokes and distributes dirty pictures amongst people and then leaves. In Tokioka Academy, which is Japan's most elite public moral school, Anna welcomes the new students to the school as the student council president. Later, Tanukichi is taken to the office by Vice President Ayame Kajo for a meeting with Anna. In the meeting, Anna tells Tanukichi that his acceptance to the school has been long anticipated. The man who was accused of touching the woman on the train is also in the meeting. His name is Reiki Goriki, and he is the secretary-treasurer. Anna requests Tanukichi to join them in the student council to protect the public morality of the school. Tanukichi likes it, but he tells her that he came from the school with the worst public morality score. Anna then tells him that that is why she chose him, and says that Tokioka Academy is facing a big problem. A masked terrorist known as Blue Snow has been rampaging streets, breaking the laws. Anna says the most dangerous thing is she is a student of the school. She then tells Ayame to give him further details. Ayame meets Tanukichi at a coffee shop. There, Tanukichi is surprised to see Ayame as Blue Snow, the dirty joke terrorist. He tries to call the decency squad, but Ayame stops him. While they are both having tea, Ayame asks Tanukichi if he truly admires Anna and asks whether he is the son of the famous dirty joke terrorist Zenjuro Okuma. He tells her he is not like his father and Anna changed him, and now he is not the man that he was before. After a while, he is tied, and Ayame invites him to establish the dirty joke terrorist organization SOCKS with her to help her defile public morality. Tanukichi then says that he will never do anything immature or indecent. He asks her why the PMs aren't catching her for prohibited words. She shows him a flip phone which she uses to stay free of PM surveillance for up to 3 minutes per day. She then reveals her main reason for being a dirty joke terrorist and says Anna is her best friend. So, if he joins her, she can help him with his quest for love. Tanukichi then replies that he only has respect for Anna and nothing beyond that. However, Tanukichi has accepted Ayame's invitation to join her to build the dirty joke organization. As their first task, they ruined the weekend school assembly by distributing nude pictures among students and playing a funny sex video of flies in front of the students. After successfully doing their first task, Ayame celebrates the victory, but Tanukichi is not happy about what they did. After the incident, the student council gathered to discuss it. While they are talking about that, Reiki stands against Tanukichi, believing that he knows something about the incident. Reiki tells Tanukichi that he doesn't care who he says he is, because he is the son of the terrorist Zenjuro Okuma, and therefore he can't trust him. Ayame then tells Reiki that Tanukichi wound up saving him on the train while he was stalking him. Tanukichi is shocked to know that Ryuki was stalking him. Anna apologizes to him for that. Tanukichi then recalls how he was influenced by his father to love indecent jokes, and after his father was arrested, how he was ostracized for being Zenjuro's son, and how he was avoided by everyone. Ever since then, he started to hate his father and dirty words. Next, he recalls how he met Anna for the first time at the daycare center. She was the first person not to avoid him that day, and after that, he made a promise that day to become a pure-hearted human being like Anna someday. After the council meeting, Ayame and Tanukichi meet. Ayame tells him now that they have fully earned Ryuki and Anna's trust. It's time for phase 2. Tanukichi then tells her that he has had enough and is not helping her anymore. Ayame blackmails him, saying that she will tell the decency squad that he is responsible for the assembly incident. He agrees to help her. At the phase 2, Ayame tells Tanukichi to bring some hidden dirty magazines and says they are going to distribute them around the school. He then brings those magazines and they both place them in places where students are inclined to look at them. After that, Ayame and Tanukichi meet. Ayame says that she wants more than copying dirty magazines. She wants a variety of newly drawn dirty pictures. But he tells her that the PM devices can trace their arm and finger movements, and if they draw one dirty picture, they will be in jail. Ayame says that kind of technology was used in ancient times. Tanukichi tells Ayame that he can't cause Anna any more stress, as she is so sweet and pure. He asks her why they had to educate the students about biology. She says it's because Anna's mother is Sophia Nishikinomiya, president of the National PTA, and the boss of every PTA in Japan is trying to get past the ex-prohibition law. Under that law, monitoring all actions of underage PMs and recording those actions would be legal, which means all their conversations and actions will also be monitored. So, if that law does happen, they will no longer be able to educate the students, and society will be full of ignorant babies. Meanwhile, Anna's mother calls her and asks her to ensure the safety of the students before the ex-prohibition law comes, and tells her that they must rid the world of all that is dirty and create a healthy and beautiful world. Ayame and Tanukichi talk about the school physical exams, and she says they'll be able to use prohibited words without PM and faculty knowing. They make a plan to steal boys' urine samples from the lab, and as they had planned, they are able to steal them by cheating Anna and her co. The student council gather and talk about the boys' urine samples that Blue Snow stole. After that, the school gathered to honor a student who has won a special award. Her name is Atomi Sayotomi. In the classroom, while Tanukichi is thinking that his dirty terrorism has put Anna in a bad position, he's suddenly changed by Sayotomi from nowhere and taken to the art room. Then she tells him from that day onward, he will be her pet. Tanukichi asks her why he has to. She tells him that if not, she will leak out what he did at the physical exams. Tanukichi is shocked and asks what she is talking about. Satomi tells him that she observed everything that happened from the roof. Tanukichi asks what she wants from him. She says she merely wishes his assistance to save her from her temporary slump. While they are talking, Ayame sees Tanukichi is chained and reports it to the office. Then Ryuki comes and saves Tanukichi from Satomi. When Tanukichi meets Ayame after the incident, he tells her that Satomi caught him. She says Satomi is only interested in getting what she wants. She says she hoped that she could get her to draw dirty pictures, and she asks him why they don't push some sexual knowledge on her and get her to join socks. Ayame says that if it goes well, she can help him get good with Anna, so that he can do whatever he wants with her, and even have sex with her. Tanukichi then says he doesn't want such a thing, and he would be satisfied just being a helpful council member for her. Ayame then tells him that sex is not a dirty thing. It is a continued acceptance of each other that forms a deep bond between the two, and she says that is why dirty jokes are so beautiful. Tanukichi, changing the topic, asks Ayame why Anna looks so scared. She says Anna has been receiving letters and candid photos for the last week. Tanukichi asks her if there is anything that he can do to help her. She says there is nothing that he can do, and tells him to focus on Sayotomi so that she can focus on protecting Anna. The next day, Sayotomi is having meals. Tanukichi is also there. He asks her what she needs him to do to help her romance, and asks who is the one she is in love with, but she refuses to tell it. Tanukichi encourages her to tell it, saying he also has someone in his heart. She suggests that they utter the names of their loves in unison after counting the tree. As agreed, Satomi utters her lover's name, that is Anna, but Tanukichi couldn't utter his name as he received an email just on time. Satomi gets angry and tells him that if he fails to comply, she will reveal his crimes. Now, Tanukichi is in trouble because he also has to say Anna is his love. Now he can't say the name, and therefore he says Ayame is his love. The student council gathered to discuss the signature collecting campaign for the ex-prohibition law, but Anna has an abnormal behavior and she is scared. Raiki says it is Tanukichi who is behind it. Anna tells him Tanukichi is not such a boy who would do that. After the meeting, Ayame suggests to Tanukichi that they will trap the stalker and make Sayotami surrender. Then she tells the council members her plan to catch the stalker. She says she would dress as a boy and go on a date with Anna in the park, hoping that the stalker will lose his mind and come to attack her after seeing them. Ayame saves Tanukichi's legs and tells him that he may disguise himself so that the stalker will not notice. Several days later, everything is ready to execute the plan. Tanukichi disguises as a girl. In the park, Satomi is disappointed with her drawing of Anna. Tanukichi asks her what her problem is. She says it's the only way that she has to approach her and says she can only draw pictures of Anna. Ever since she met her, she wanted to paint her as she is her model. But after hundreds of paintings, still, she hasn't been able to get her image right. She is not sure what is missing. That's why she thought if they became lovers, perhaps she could find it. As expected, after seeing Anna with a boy, a group of men appear and try to attack. During the fight, Tanukichi falls onto Anna and his makeup is removed. After that, Anna begins to feel a different sensation which she has never had before. After the fight, Tanukichi is injured and admitted to the hospital. There he comes to know that the Students' Council crackdown on lewdness has suddenly escalated and all the lockers and suspicious students are being checked. He also comes to know that it's the first time Anna has been so harsh and forceful. Meanwhile, Satomi is working with Ayame on her plans. When Satomi came to visit him at the hospital, he asked why Anna still didn't come see him, even though he tried to help her. She says when she asked Anna about that, she told her that she wouldn't visit him. Satomi says she has never seen such a fierce expression on her face before. After Tanukichi is discharged, he is back at his work. But now, Anna doesn't care and talks with him like before. He thinks she is avoiding him. When the Sox meet at the shop, Ayame asks him why he is upset. Then Satomi says it's because Anna is ignoring him. Ayame then asks him if he did something like touching her breast when he pushed her down. He says no. Ayame tells him that she just got word of Yasuga Forest, which is a huge supply of erotic literature, jam-packed and full of sex scenes. She says there are very old erotic books which are still under loose regulations. She adduces a historical story regarding it and says that in 3 weeks they go to war. She says for the next 3 weeks they will leak information about Yasuga Forest all over the campus. The day has come for the announcement of the ex-prohibition law, and Sophia, Anna's mother, is ready to announce it. Before that, Tanukichi shows Ayame the strange letters that he has received. During Sophia's speech, she introduces new equipment for the students and says wearing them is mandatory. After that, the Sox meet and discuss their plans. As Satomi still can't draw dirty pictures correctly, Ayame decides to give her a chance to see the secret parts of the human body in reality. She gives an address and tells Tanukichi and Satomi to go there to see it. At night, while Tanukichi is asleep, a girl comes and tries to have sex with him. It is none other than Anna. Tanukichi can't believe what is going on, but in the end, their duty succeeds, as Satomi sees real sex parts for the first time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel and turning on the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest anime recommendations. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more exciting content. Thank you once again, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.